Oh, hello everybody. How I missed doing this. What's up? What's up? Taco Man, welcome. Got Denver fan. Go Denver. Cool. I am also rooting for Denver right now. I'd like to see Denver win it. But Frank, Megan, welcome. Good to see everybody again. Ooh. Been a while. It has been a while. Now, I didn't mean to take that long of a break. I meant to kind of jump right back into these games after the Knicks unfortunately got eliminated in the second round. But Hachimura started. Interesting. But after the Knicks got eliminated, I kind of just wanted to take a step back, decompress a little bit, take a little breather. We were going pretty hard kind of every other day. Had a lot going on. And then even after the last couple of days, I've had a lot going on. So I've just kind of been chilling, watching the games on my own. Um, but yeah, I'm back. And I definitely expected these games, these series to go at least like 6 or 7. And yet here we are. Both of them looking like they're gonna end in a sweep. And I do think they both end in a sweep. I got Denver winning tomorrow, and I got the Heat winning. I got Denver winning today and the Heat winning tomorrow night. All right, we'll get the score up in a second. But here we go. Braun has it in the post. Aaron Gordon guarding him. Kicks it over to Reeves up top, coming off a screen. Shoots the three. Comes up well short. Porter Jr. with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Over to Jokic up top. Back to Porter Jr. Spots up for a three. Behind the screen from Aaron Gordon. Can't get it. Davis with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Almost walked with it, but it gets it over to Reeves. Back to Davis. Coming to his right around the LeBron screen. Aaron Gordon going to pick him up. He's putting him right in the post along the right block. Getting to the middle of the paint. Fade away. Knocks it down in the paint. Decade, what's up, Decade? Maybe they're in here because the Knicks aren't playing. I expected as much, to be honest. A lot of people after the Knicks Game 6 loss, after they were eliminated, Caldwell Pope for a three, misses it. After the Knicks were eliminated, a lot of people were like, all right, see you next season. And so I completely get it. It's a Knicks channel. Scoreboard, I got you, big dog. It's coming. It's 2-0. 10:42 to go. We know how ESPN works. I gotta pull this up over here, which I can do right now. I got you. You're right. Coming up, Taco Man. It's coming up. There we go. There we go. No? All right. Okay. There we go. All right. That's not what I wanted. That's what I want. All right. Let's get into it. It's 2-0 still. Jokic has it up top in the high post. Anthony Davis guarding him. Over to Aaron Gordon. Wide open on the right wing. Foul line extended. Knocks down a little pull-up jumper. Schroeder bringing it down. Pushing in transition. Murray's going to pick him up. He's got it on the right wing. Coming to his right. Over to LeBron. Back over to Reeves. They swing it back around to Dennis Schroeder on the right wing for a three. And he knocks it down. 5-2. 9:42 to go. Well, I've been busy, Frank. We had a lot going on, which is why I want to take the break. But again, LeBron got blocked from behind by Porter. All right. Anyway, but yeah, I've been super busy. Been a little tired. Definitely want to take a little break. Kind of just been watching the games on my own, like I said. But I expected these series to go longer. To go 6 to go 6 or 7, and even if I tuned in now a little bit late after the weekend of just kind of getting stuff together, like I'd still have more games to watch. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like both of these series are about to be over. I'm gonna have a week off before the finals. Taco Man, it's Preston. Oh, what's up, Preston? Okay, I see. Change your name. Okay. Did you watch the fight Saturday night? I did not. I worked pretty late Saturday night, and I had the game on, and I just fell asleep watching the game, and that was my night. I know Haney won on a controversial, unanimous decision, but I mean, that's all I pretty much know. Boxing just really ain't the same. Just really not the same. I have like no hype or interest in paying attention to boxing right now. Reeves driving it in, kicks it out to Hachimura on the left wing, pump fakes, driving it in, gets in the paint and throws it down. 9-4 early. 8:50 to go in the first. You guys think the Lakers really have it in them to push it to a game 5? Because I don't. Oh, Schroeder pokes it away from Murray. Here comes Reeves in transition, going all the way to the basket and lays it up and in. Timeout Denver. 11-4. Miami's up 3-0. They are. And I expect them to end it tomorrow night. 4-0. As impressed as I am with the Miami Heat, obviously we watched them play and we know they're great. I'm so just disgusted in seeing what the kind of resistance that Boston is putting up. Like, what is really going on with Boston? Bum, 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 bum. Denver will be the Heat demise decade. I agree with you. I definitely hope so, but I also do agree that I think Denver is just the best team in the NBA right now. Murray looks 100% all the way back from that injury. He was really up and down all the way up until the end of the regular season. Like, he looked pretty much like who Murray was towards the end of the regular season. But again, he was still pretty inconsistent. But he's really come through here in the playoffs and has reminded everybody like who Jamal Murray really is. And he looks 100% healthy. He looks fully back, and it's great to see. Jokic is Jokic, and kind of cementing himself in that conversation of best player in the world along with Giannis. That Jokic versus Embiid argument to me is dead. Is Jokic all the way? He just has outclassed Embiid in almost every possible way. He stepped up defensively, which was the biggest knock on him. He stepped up defensively. He stepped up his play, which almost seemed impossible based on the regular seasons that he's had. But he stepped up his play in the postseason. He's kind of checking all the little boxes that people had and were holding against them. Whereas Embiid, kind of doing the opposite. He's doing the opposite. Getting eliminated by Boston yet again, not making the conference finals yet again. All of that is just super disappointing if you're an Embiid fan. But maybe they can steal one, but that's it. Boston? Maybe Boston can steal one? I'm out on Boston. Boston, you can't quit in game 3 like that and then show up again in game 4. Unless Miami just kind of lays an egg, which I don't expect them to because they're a really good team. They have the kind of players who I don't expect to lay an egg, and a coaching staff that won't allow them to. And it would also take Boston kind of stepping up a little bit. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I'm out on this Boston team. I'm out on these guys. Like, don't talk to me about Jaylen Brown to the Knicks. Don't want anything to do with them. who else on that team? Like, don't talk to me about Tatum being one of the best players in the league right now. I just obviously he still has room to grow. I'm not saying I'm out on Tatum, but like all that talk about what he did last season in the playoffs, where he went kind of toe to toe with Giannis and then eliminated the Bucks, even though the Bucks were down in Middleton. All of that, I'm out. I'm out on this Boston team the way it's currently constructed. Lakers come out on his own out of the timeout. They get it over to Porter Jr., who attacks along the baseline, hangs in the air around Anthony Davis, gets stuffed at the rim. Porter Jr. with the offensive rebound. They swing it around. Murray, straightaway three. Way off. Hits the side of the backboard. Lakers with the rebound. Here comes LeBron. Caldwell Pope going to pick him up. LeBron throws the lob to AD. Murray comes over and knocks away the lob. Forces a turnover. Now he's driving it down. Stripped from behind by Schroeder, but they call a late foul. You streaming tomorrow's game, Miami versus Boston? I was thinking about it, but honestly, I'm just really not interested. Like, I don't even know if I really want to watch it. Like, I'm going to put it on in the background. If I don't stream it, I'm going to put it on in the background and not really be paying attention because I just don't care. I don't care about this Boston team. They've been nothing short of disappointment all playoff long. I mean, that Atlanta series shouldn't have won 6. That Philly series shouldn't have won 7. They're lucky to be in. The only reason they're in the conference finals right now is because they were the far more talented team than anybody else in the NBA. They're more talented than the Denver Nuggets. They're more talented than the Heat. They're more talented than the Knicks. They have more talent than anybody else. They have 2 guys on their bench who KCP with knocks down the 3 and the foul and Reeves. But what was I ranting about? Boston and their talent, yeah. They have far more talent than anybody else in the NBA, and that's really the only reason why they made it to the East Finals. And if they would have ran into any other competent organization, competent team, like I think the Knicks could have beat them. If the Knicks saw them in the first or second round, I think the Knicks would have beat them. They're clearly getting their teeth knocked in by Miami right now, so that ends that debate. I think if they play Milwaukee, they get beat, even though Milwaukee dealt with a couple injuries. This Boston team is just not the team that they were last year. I think coaching has a lot to do with it, but I also think that a lot of the Jokic has it in the paint, left-handed flip shot, can't get it to go, but Gordon tips it up and in. That Boston team, I mean, they had the easiest route to the conference finals of any team in the finals right now, in the conference finals. But whatever. We're watching the Lakers-Denver game right now. It's tied at 13. Denver's come back after the timeout. Davis has it in the paint, goes up against Jokic and knocks it down over the contest. I wouldn't mind seeing Jimmy Butler win a ring. I got no beef with Jimmy. Honestly, I have no beef with Miami or Jimmy. You're right. I really like Jimmy. Nice pocket pass to Jokic from Aaron Gordon. Jokic with the easy floater. Yeah, I got no beef with Miami personally, other than like I'd like to beat them in a playoff setting, especially. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him win. But at this point, I'm like all in on the Jokic stuff. Like, I'd like to see Jokic win it. I think a lot of the narratives around them were super weird and unwarranted towards the end of the year when people really wanted Embiid to win that MVP. Like, it got really weird. It got real big task and med. What's up, everybody? It got really weird towards the end of the year with Jokic. So at this point, I'm kind of looking for my guy to get the ring to kind of shut people up. And I also think Denver is primed to make multiple runs here. Murray's on a good contract, signed for a couple more years, so that's not an issue. Look, LeBron tried to throw the pass to Hachimura cutting back door. He was wide open, but the ball went in, and it's a three. You know, LeBron's been struggling from three, but he gets that to go. Brown dribbles it off his own foot, trying to go under the basket. Braun has it up top, coming to his left. Gordon guarding him. Pump fakes in the paint. Pump fakes again. Now fades away and gets it to go. Sweep West, sweep East. Yeah, I think so, Decade. I think we're getting 2 sweeps in the conference finals. I saw the other day that someone said that would be the first time it's happened in NBA history, which is just it's a lot of seasons that hasn't happened. But it hasn't happened for good reason, because these are theoretically the 4 best teams left in the NBA standing. And 2 of them are just gonna be head and shoulders above everyone else. Davis drives it in, loses it, knocked out of his hands, going back to the Lakers. And then let's go Knicks. Still, it's always forever. Let's go Knicks. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Carmelo, who officially put in his retirement papers today. We're all Knicks fans here. I don't have to sing the praises of Carmelo. We should all be Carmelo fans. I know I'm a huge Carmelo fan, but LeBron wide open in the right corner. He knocks it down. 12 points for LeBron. 23-15. I should update the scoreboard for you guys. My bad. Big task. Hope all is well. All is well. Just been working a lot. Wanted to take that little break after the Knicks got eliminated. Basketball isn't the same without the Knicks. Davis gets stripped again after a nice pass on the interior. Caldwell Pope over to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon has it. Gets it in the post to Jokic. He's got Hachimura guarding him. Got it on the left block. Dribbling it down. Kicks it out to KCP. Wide open for 3. And he knocks it down. Big Taz said, I'm still disappointed. I truly believe the Knicks could be in the Heat. I do too. I mean, look, they competed. It's crazy. They have so far given the Heat the most trouble in the playoffs. Now they still beat them in 6 in not convincing fashion, but they were definitely the better team in that series. But I agree with you where I think they definitely could have beat them. They were a little bit hobbled. Randall with the ankle, Brunson with the foot and ankle and hand. His hand was still wrapped up. I feel like that's just lost to time a little bit. Quickly didn't even play the last couple of games. Just not a great scenario for the Knickerbockers to go up against the Heat there, but I do believe that if they did manage to get past, we were a couple of players of helping Brunson in that Game 6 to force a Game 7 in the Garden. I do think a Game 7 in the Garden, the Knicks got that. But it didn't work out that way. The Miami Heat moved on, and rightfully so. They were the better team in that series. It is what it is. But I do believe, I'm with you, Big Task, that if the Knicks get past Miami somehow in that series, I think they beat down Boston in similar fashion. Because this Boston team is broken. They are so mentally weak. They're so soft. Everything bothers them. They try to coast off their talent, and they're getting their teeth kicked in right now. Which, I kind of love to see. Ahmed said if Joe Mazzulla gets the boot, Jimmy has got all 4 coaches, Nurse Budenholzer and Doc Rivers, fired, Tibbs included, back when he was with the Wolves. Yeah, that's crazy. They didn't beat Toronto in the play-in. Toronto just they lost to Chicago, right? But Budenholzer gets fired. Doc Rivers gets fired after the series with the Heat. Um, Will Rivers got fired after playing Boston, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I hate all the narratives going on right now with what's going on with Miami about the like everyone talking about all the undrafted guys, all these guys that we didn't no one knows who they are, and it's like, all right, dude. Like, they're NBA players, they've been in the league for a while. They didn't come out of nowhere. We've been known who Max Strus is. You should have known who Caleb Martin is. Played in Charlotte for a couple of years, and this is not his first year this is his second year with Miami. And he played pretty well with like Vincent has been around for a while. He's played with Miami for a while. They developed him. Great. And Duncan Robinson, he got a huge contract from Miami. Was a huge story in the bubble. Like, why are we still hung up on these guys? They're good basketball players. They've been good basketball players. Like, this isn't something where they all just kind of came out of nowhere this season. They've been around. They've been developed. Like, whatever. Big task. What the Heat is currently doing to Boston, the Knicks could have done the same thing. They could have. They could have. They definitely had the Celtics number. They beat them 3 times out of 4 of the season. Um, and they just, like I said, they're just like a mentally weak team. I think Tibbs would have coached circles around Missoula, although I think it's not difficult to coach circles around Missoula, unfortunately. He's in a really tough situation, man. I don't feel bad for him at all. It's like painful to see, man, really. That's really painful to see, to see a guy struggling that much in that environment. Porter Jr. at the line for 2, knocks down the first one. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Porter Jr. goes 2 for 2 at the line. 22-23, 3 minutes to go here in the first. Compared to, I guess there's still 3 minutes in the first. Let's keep it going. Braun has it on the right wing. Coming to his left, pulling it back. One-on-one against Michael Porter Jr. Putting him in the post, backing him down. He's in the paint, leans in, pump fakes. Gets the foul call and 1 for LeBron. Oh, LeBron's going. He's up to 14 points and he's going to the free throw line for another attempt at a point. But if he's looking to put the team on his back tonight and at least get one more win, he don't want to go out on a sweep outside of the finals. Are we allowed to make Nick questions and make Nick comments? Of course. There's only 5 of us in here, and we're all, I would assume, all Knicks fans. Of course, Big Taz. Of course. Jokic hands it off to Bruce Brown. Over to Caldwell Pope on the right wing. Misses the 3. Davis with the rebound. LeBron's bringing it down. LeBron got 15 points on it. 26-22. Coming to his right around the Davis screens. Gets into the paint. Tries to lay it up. Jeff Green swats it out of bounds. And man, I was originally a Heat fan from the 90s when Ronnie Cycli and Glenn Rice were playing, was switched to the Knicks in the last 3 years due to them being so exciting. That's dope. I appreciate it. LeBron knocks down a straightaway 3. He's up to 18 points in the first quarter. He's trying to put the team on his back. He's trying to give them a prime LeBron performance. Caldwell Pope driving it off the glass. Loses the ball, but it goes right to Bruce Brown, who spots up for a 3. Can't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound. He's bringing it down. He's going to spot it for a 3 here. He's feeling it. He's going to pull it back. Nope. Taking Jeff Green right into the post. Bagging him down along the right baseline. Over to Schroeder. Back to Bronny. He's facing up now. Putting him in the post. Loses his hand a little bit. Pump fakes. Kicks it to Hachimura in the corner. Catch. Fires from three. Can't get it to go. Jokic with the rebound. LeBron's trying to do everything he can here in the first quarter, but it's only a 7-point lead for the Lakers. Murray launches the three on the left wing. Can't get it to go. Davis chases down the rebound. Schroeder bringing it down the right wing. Murray picks him up. Coming to his left. Pull up, foul line, jump shot. Rims, in and out. And that again. Jokic with the rebound. Davis is going to pick him up. Into Murray in the post. He's got Schroeder on him. Got him out. Foul line extended. Now he's backing him down. He's in the paint. Pump fakes, leans in. Left-handed. Beautiful move around to get around Schroeder and then finished over Anthony Davis. They swing it over to LeBron on the left wing for fires from three, and he hits another three. That's 4 for 4 from three. For LeBron, he's got 21 first quarter points. It's a good thing we streamed this, so we could all witness the LeBron greatness together. This is amazing. Murray driving it to his right. Snakes the pick and roll from Jokic. Gets to the baseline. Fires a mid-range jumper. Knocks it down. D'Angelo Russell has it up top. Caldwell Pope guarding him. Coming to his right. Around the Davis screen. Splits the double team from Jokic. Gets in the paint. Knocks down a floater. It's an 8-point lead for the Lakers. Murray bringing it down. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Coming to his right. Pulling it back out. Now driving it to his right. To foul call on Schroeder. Foul on the floor. I don't think they're in the bonus. Man, guys. It has been a long day for me. They try to inbound to Jeff Green, foul on Lonnie Walker. So Denver, a lot of confusion going on right now. They don't know what the call is. Jeff Green going in line for one. They fouled him before the inbound pass. Jeff Green knocks down the first free throw. Knocked down the first one. He's got one more coming. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. 1.3 to go. That should be the final score. End of the first quarter here, 34-28. Braun throws it in. Lonnie Walker has it. Doesn't get it off in time. Doesn't matter. He didn't make it. But that's the end of the first quarter. LeBron took over, and it's only a 6-point lead. After all of that, it's a 6-point lead. So, whoa, 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 whoa. draft. What is this tab? They got a whole draft section now? The drafts archives. 2014. See how far back that goes? The Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker. Who did the Knicks draft this year? They have a pick? It doesn't seem like they had a pick. We got Randall. What was the consensus on Randall? Wow, the Lakers don't work out. Ready to play right now. Desperately need help in the paint. He was thought of as a potential #1 pick at the start of the season, but got a little lost in all of Kentucky's talent. Should be a major impact rookie for the Lakers next season. Well, he wasn't because he broke his leg. Wow, the Dante Exum, #5 pick. Exum is a huge win for the Jazz. They needed a potential franchise player, and I think they got him. Oh no, who said this? He's so quick, so fast, and has such great size for a position. He can play with Trey Burke, or he can and likely will eventually take Burke's starting job. It's so hard for the Jazz to lure elite talent. I think they got one here. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, we can take a look at Aaron Gordon since he's playing tonight. It is a bit of a surprise from the Magic. Gordon is a crazy athlete and does all the little things that coaches love, but the Magic lacked shooting and needed a point guard. A little surprise here. I love Gordon. I just don't love the fit in Orlando. That's pretty good analysis. All right, well, kind of want to go through the box scores. Because Bron, 21 points. Rest of the team, 13. He is 4 for 4 from 3, 7 for 9 from the field. Hachimura is 1 for 5. His one made field goal was a dunk. Bron also has 2 boards and assists, okay? Also a turnover. Davis, 2 for 5 from the field, 4 points. Schroeder made a 3. Reeves, 1 for 3 from the field for 2 points. Does have an assist. Everyone has an assist except for Hachimura. Bron's taken 3 free throws already. He's the only person who's taken free throws. Tristan Thompson's checking in here. But D'Angelo Russell came in and scored a bucket for them. And that's pretty much everyone who's played so far. On Denver's side, they're just moving the ball. Everyone getting in on the action. KCP's got 10. He's leading them in scoring. But Murray has 6. Gordon has 6. Jokic only has 2. He's only taken 2 shots. But he does have 6 assists. That dude's steals and a block. Just very Jokic stat line. Not surprising at all. Porter into Gordon. Broken up. Steal. Turnover. Lonnie Walker bringing it down for the Lakers straight away over to LeBron on the left wing. They swing it over to Russell in the corner, drives it in, leans in, tries to finish it with the right hand up and under, can't get it to go. Denver with the rebound. Here comes Aaron Gordon on the right wing. LeBron's going to pick him up. Gordon's going to put him in the post, backing him down. LeBron tips the ball out. Murray able to pick it up though, driving it to his right, gets in the paint, kicks it out to Porter Jr. Catch, fire, knocks it down from the left wing. And there we go. 31-34. It's a 3-point game, 1 possession. Bron has it up top. Trying to get the Jamal Murray switch. They don't. Swings it over to Russell. Over to Lonnie Walker in the corner. He's got Jamal Murray guarding him. Coming to his right around the Tristan Thompson screen. Tristan Thompson playing. Walker off balance, throws it up with the right hand around Aaron Gordon and knocks it down. Skill move from Lonnie Walker. Way to create something out of nothing. Murray has it on the left wing. Coming to his right, Tristan Thompson switches on to Jamal Murray. Why? Murray going one-on-one, putting the moves on, stepping back, hesitating, stepping back even more, fires, and knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Bron coming to his left downhill. Aaron Gordon guarding him. Coming to his right in the paint. Kicks it over to Reeves. Pump fakes, driving the baseline. Gets the foul call and one around Jeff Green. Impressive move from Reeves. impressive move. Every time I watch Austin Reeves play, I'm more impressed. Every time. More and more impressed. I don't know why I thought he was a rookie this year. He's a second-year player. I was like, how come he was never in the discussion for Rookie of the Year? Because he's not a rookie. I'm an idiot. I'll admit it. Murray has it on the left wing. Lonnie Walker guarding him, coming to his right. And a foul on Lonnie Walker. Tristan Thompson did a good job showing. Forced Murray to pick his dribble up. But then Lonnie Walker got a little too over-aggressive, reached in, and fouled Jamal Murray. So it's a very, very short leash for the Lakers tonight. Jamal Murray tried to thread the needle over to LeBron, and Thompson throws it down off the pass from LeBron. Murray bringing it down. It's 41-33. Lakers back up by 8. Murray has it. Left wing, 5 from 3 over Thompson. Misses it off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Russell comes up with it. Good job from Reeves and Russell. Fight for that rebound. Russell has it up top. In and out dribble coming to his left. Cross-court pass. They swing it around to LeBron. LeBron pump fakes from 3. In the paint. Drives in. Left-handed layup and knocks it down. Up to 10 points. 43-33. 10-point lead for the Lakers. 9:16 to go here in the second. Lakers fighting back. They don't want to get swept, and I respect it. I definitely respect it. Come on, I can beat the Lakers. I respect the fight from the Lakers, though. At least all these games have been fun and entertaining and good. And I like that Darvin Ham is experimenting a little bit. Going with Tristan Thompson. How many coaches would be comfortable enough to try Tristan Thompson here? I mean, I get it. His back's against the wall. He's got nothing to lose. Right? It's an elimination game. They haven't won a game in the series. That guy in the Nuggets, though? Who are you talking about, Big Task? Who are you talking about? Right now. Excuse me. Caldwell Pope 3 for 6. Jamal Murray 4 for 7. Other than that, well, Aaron Gordon 3 for 4. Other than that, I mean, Michael Porter Jr. is 1 for 6, 1 for 5 from 3. Jokic is only taking 2 shots, but he does have 6 assists, doing very Jokic things out there. But their bench hasn't given them anything yet. Jeff Green has 2 points off the trip to the free throw line. But it's really just been the LeBron James show. 23 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. This is a long time out. But I'm impressed with Tristan Thompson minutes. Cutting the D'Angelo Russell minutes a little bit. Played 8 minutes. Taking the ball out of his hands a little bit. He is a plus 10. Along with LeBron. Has LeBron played the whole game so far? Crazy. Murray's on fire? Yeah. I like Murray a lot. I like Murray. Like, he can be inconsistent and a little frustrating at times, but I really like Murray a lot. If I were a betting man, and I'm not, if I were a betting man, I would put money on Jamal Murray making an All-Star team next year. Because a finals trip, he's going to get national recognition. He's fully back after the injury. It's nice to see him doing his thing, man. It's really nice to see him doing his thing. I'm so low, and that's because my chair is super low. Hey! There we go. Now I can kind of sit back in my chair. Murray has it up top, coming to his right off a Jokic handoff. And a foul on Schroeder. Murray's an all-star next season. 100%. Like I said, if I were a betting man, I'd put money on it. I would 100% put money on it. Porter Jr. has it up top, hands it off to Murray. Murray coming to his left off the Jokic screen, gets in the paint, gets stuck in the air, but gets it over to Jokic. Jokic has it, has to fading away. Oh, knocks down the three, fading away, Jokic. Are you kidding me with that? No way. No way. A lot of fracas going on. A lot of pushing and shoving. Bron and Gordon get into it a little bit. A lot of pushing and shoving. They're showing it here. And Gordon locks his arm, doesn't let it go. Whole lot to do about nothing. Gordon holding on LeBron's arm. Bron upset. He got it in the Bron in the post. He's got Bruce Brown guarding him. Aaron Gordon shading to him. Bron puts him right in the post. Foul line. Kicks it over to Russell. Catch and shoot for three. Way off. Fight for the rebound. Kick ball on Tristan Thompson. Ball going back to the Nuggets. Jokic bringing it down. Tristan Thompson going to pick him up. Bruce Brown has it on the right wing in the post to Jokic. Jokic with Thompson guarding him, backing him down. He's in the paint, spins to his right. Right hand hook shot, knocks it down. Bron coming to his left. Got it on the left wing, crossing over to his right around the Tristan Thompson screen, gets in the paint, finishes it around Jokic. Bron going kind of crazy right now. Gordon has it on the left wing. Over to Jokic. Swings it over to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown coming to his right, crossing back over to his left. And he's fouled by Russell driving it down. Little minimal contact. Looks like the refs are trying to clean it up a little bit. Couple of ticky-tack fouls they called. Caldwell Pope inbounded over to Jokic. Jokic has it, hands it off to Murray. Murray has it up top. Now over to Jokic. Jokic spots it for three on the right wing. Misses the three there. Bron with the rebound. He's bringing it down. 38-45, 7:24 to go here in the third. Swings it over to Schroeder, hesitated, swings it over to Hachimura, and he gets fouled by Jokic. Davis checks back in, along with Reeves. Schroeder coming to his right, throws the lob up to Davis, and he can't finish with the left-handed tip-in. Jokic with the rebound. Throws it over to Murray. Murray inside. Beautiful pass to Aaron Gordon for an easy layup. Braun has it on the right wing. Aaron Gordon guarding him. Coming to his left around the Davis screen. Gets it over to Hachimura. Pump fakes. Now over to Schroeder. They swing it over to Reeves in the corner. Back to Schroeder. Up top. Wide open for three. And he knocks down the three. Murray has it up top, coming to his right around the Jokic screen. Little right-handed push shot, knocks it down over Schroeder. Hit a head pass to Hachimura in the post, swings it to his left, gets to the baseline. Backing down Brown, backing him down, spins, left-handed, flip shot, can't get it to go. Foul on Brown, though. 6:19 to go here in the second. 48-42. Hachimura going on the line for two. Come on, LeBron, stop playing good. I don't think you have much to worry about Big Task. He's 38 years old. He's going to eventually slow down in this game. He can't do it for 48 minutes. I don't think he's come out of the game yet. It's just not going to work out. I think LeBron wants to get at least one. He does not want to get swept. But I think it's going to happen anyway. I think Denver's that good. They're hanging around. They're taking this LeBron punch here really well. It's only an 8-point game, 42-50. I think Denver's gonna pull this one out tonight, even though LeBron is playing as good as the 38-year-old can play. He is awesome. He's awesome. Jokic in the paint, kick it out, swing it over to Caldwell Pope, one dribble step back, three. Nope, got caught in the air, tried to kick it over to Gordon, but Anthony Davis picks it off over to Schroeder. Has it up top, Bruce Brown guarding him. Now over to Hachimura. Throws it in the post to LeBron. LeBron's got Murray on him. Tries to hit Hachimura in the paint, but Jokic tips the pass out of bounds. Schroeder inbounded it to LeBron. LeBron in the paint. Now kicks it out to Reeves. Then swing it over to a wide open Schroeder in the corner. And he knocks down another three. Up to an 11-point lead for the Lakers. Jokic has it in the post now. Hachimura guarding him. Anthony Davis helping out. Backing him down. He's backing him down. And 3 seconds on Davis. So Murray going to take the one-shot technical. Bump, 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 bump. They try to inbound it. Schroeder picks it off. Bringing it down, hit ahead past Hachimura. He's driving it right into Jokic. Tries to finish around him, can't get it to go. LeBron tips it up and in. My goodness. Denver calls a timeout. 27 points for LeBron in the first half. Is he going to go for 60 tonight? He's not. He's not going to. He's going to slow down, I think, significantly in the second half. Although I wouldn't count LeBron James out for anything. He could be giving it his all in this game and this game alone. You know, his body's just not going to heal up fast enough for the next game. But crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. It's really cool to see old man LeBron doing this right now. But again, I still think Denver wins tonight. I just got that feeling. It's going to end in a sweep. Right? Let's go Lakers. I'm really not. Denver's gonna make it. No one's coming back from 3-0. Especially Boston's definitely not doing it, and I don't think the Lakers are capable of doing it right now. The way they're currently constructed with the age of that team, but so Denver and Miami is gonna end up being our two final teams. But I'm just rooting for a good game here between the Lakers and the Nuggets. Wow. I just noticed, I just saw a Netflix commercial. When was the last time you saw a Netflix commercial? Netflix doesn't need commercials, they're Netflix, but just saw a Netflix commercial, which is let's hope it ends in 6. I mean, if they both end up being sweeps, the NBA Finals doesn't start until June 1st. So we'd have an entire week off of basketball. Television is depressing when there's no NBA. I kind of agree with you there. But to be fair, I don't really watch television outside of basketball anyway. I got way too many other hobbies to indulge in, and then I also have this channel to keep up with now. So programming note. I've been working on some videos. Trying a new style. I'm gonna script some things out. And so I'll put out some scripted sort of larger NBA topic type discussions and stuff like that. I kind of just don't want to turn the camera on and start rambling like I did before. Not entertaining sort of content personally. But so I wanted to do something a little bit more curated, a little bit more analytical, a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit like something that has a little bit of a story. I like writing. I've always liked writing. I've always fancied myself a pretty good writer. And so I kind of just want to get back into, outside of school, I haven't had much of an excuse to sit down and write stuff. So I'm going to use this as an excuse to write some things. And they're all going to be basketball centric. They're not going to be entirely Knicks centric. Although I will throw some Knick content up there too. But we have an entire kind of off season, and I want to experiment a little bit with the content, with the videos. We'll be back next season for the regular live streams, but obviously videos. I'm gonna get some videos up for everybody and for myself, really. It's not just for you guys, it's also for me. I like doing it. But gonna get some videos up during the off season, but try and broaden sort of the amount that this channel can cover, because I like basketball in general. I love my Knicks, but I love basketball in general. All right, we got 5 minutes to go here in a second. Inside pass to Porter Jr. Kicks back out to Gordon. They swing it over to Jokic, who puts up the 3 and swishes it. So LeBron bringing it down. Crossing over to his right around the Davis screen, kicks it over to Schroeder. They swing it over to Hachimura, drives left along the baseline, finishes with the right hand up and under around Jokic. Back up to 11. 57-46. 4:34 remaining here in the second quarter. Jokic inside, right-handed flip shot, can't get it to go. Reeves chases down the rebound, out of bounds. Going to the Lakers. Braun has it up top. Aaron Gordon guarding him. Crossing over to his right. Gets in the paint. Left spins to his right. Another easy layup for LeBron. He's up to 29 points in the first half. Murray had 30 in the first half, and it felt like he was on fire. LeBron just feels like he's doing LeBron things. But he has 29. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, man. Reeves has it on the right wing, coming to his left, gets in the middle of the lane. Gets it over to Hachimura, gets stripped, but they call a foul. Foul's on Caldwell Pope, so Hachimura to the line for 2. Hachimura goes 2 for 2 at the line. 48-61. 13-point lead for the Lakers. Jamal Murray has it up top over to Aaron Gordon. High post. Hands it off to Jokic up top. Hachimura chasing. Tries to throw the lob. Ball's deflected out to Porter Jr. Coming to his right. Gets at the foul line. Little fadeaway jumper over Davis. Can't get it to go. Jokic, inside pass. Gets tipped. Gets it at, finds its way out to Caldwell Pope. They swing it in the corner to Aaron Gordon for a 3, and he swishes it. LeBron bringing it down. Coming to his left. He's got it on the left wing. Coming to his right now. Off the Davis screen. Swings it over to Hachimura. Pump fake from 3. Driving it to his left. He's in the paint. Little baseline fadeaway jump shot. Knocks it down. 63-51. Murray coming to his right. Snakes the pick and roll around Jokic. Little fall away pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. Denver just staying in it. They're just staying in it. LeBron is having the best first half we've seen him have in a couple of years, and yet it's only a 10-point lead. And Reeves drives the baseline and knocks down another layup, and it's a 12-point lead. But still, I mean, Denver's right there. Again, I feel very confident in Denver being able to win this game right here. End it in 4. Valiant effort from LeBron though. We'll see how it plays out. Gordon has it. Over to Jokic up top, coming to his left around the Gordon screen, kicks it in the corner to a wide open Porter Jr. out of the corner, and he knocks down a 3. That's back to 9. Over to Reeves on the right wing. Caldwell Pope guarding him, coming to his left around the Davis screen. It's in the paint, little pull-up jumper, misses it. Murray coming to his left around the Joker screen, and a foul is called on Reeves. So Murray coming to his left around the Joker screen. Gets in the paint after the hesitation. Right-handed scoop layup. Can't get it to go, but fight for the rebound. Against Murray? So the ball's going to the Lakers? Oh, they're in the penalty. The Lakers going to the free throw line. LeBron has played this entire first half. There's 1:26 to go here in the second. LeBron has not checked out. Big Task, gonna give your thoughts on the Knicks offseason during the half if possible. I can give it to you right now because I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think a lot's gonna be going on. I could be wrong. Obviously, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I think for the most part they run it back. For the most part, they run it back. If you're asking me something crazy that could happen, I don't think the Knicks make a big roster change unless it's for a star, like a superstar, and unless it's for like Giannis, which we've heard the murmurs about from Wendy, or for Booker, which haven't come up yet, but I'm telling you, it's like around the corner with the way Phoenix is set up. Um, so I don't see a big trade happening. I don't think they trade Julius. I think they look at it. I think they look at it as I think they see it as Randall was hurt during the playoffs, and that's why he didn't perform as well. He had a couple of nice quarters in there. He had a nice game, maybe two, that you can convince me of, where he played, halfway decent. But the I mean, look, they don't have a first round pick. They don't. They're not gonna trade. They have a really solid lineup, a really solid rotation that they're comfortable with. I just don't. They're not going to make a massive change. So I know it's not what people want to hear, but I know you probably want to hear me say that I think they're gonna trade into the first round and pick up a draft pick, and then maybe trade for, I don't know, trade Randall for a couple of really nice shooters to help them, because it's very evident that they still need shooters. It's just not gonna happen. Not this offseason. This is not the offseason. What do you think the Knicks should do with Randall, in your opinion? In my opinion, I would have moved up Randall a while ago. Just because his attitude, when you question whether or not he's locked in or not, technical foul on Michael Malone, by the way. With Randall, I don't know. They're not gonna move him. I know that's not what you want to hear. They're not gonna move. It's not gonna happen. I don't feel like it's even a fruitful conversation to have, because it's not going to happen. But in terms of what I think they should do, I mean, trade him. But then again, it's like, okay, who are you trading him for? What are you bringing in? And it's like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Right? There's the whole. Listen, you really want me to tell you what I think? If Brandon Miller drops to 3, if Charlotte takes Scoot Henderson at 2, and Brandon Miller is available at 3, I call up Portland, who there were calls for, where there were rumors that Portland is looking to trade that third pick for a win now star to maximize Damian Lillard's time. I call up Portland and I say, do you guys want Julius Randle? Maybe it would take something like Randall quickly and maybe a future first for like the number 3 pick and whatever else they have to throw in to make some money work and whatnot. But I mean, that's kind of what I think. There's also, listen, we all love Quickly. Had a really bad showing in the playoffs. 1, 2. He's gonna be due for a very nice payday with his extension. And 3, he has made it very clear, very, very clear, that he sees himself as a starter in the NBA. And when you have Jalen Brunson and Quentin Grimes and RJ Barrett, who say what you want. You can't. You're not starting Brunson, Quickly, and Grimes if you think Quickly should be starting over RJ, and you're not starting Quickly over Grimes because of what Grimes brings you as an on-ball defender. That Quickly just doesn't bring you as an on-ball defender. But if Quickly really wants that, then you maybe include him in that Randall trade. Send him to Portland. And now that's something that people forget. You call up Rokas Jokubaitis, who I think is a really good player. The Knicks hold his draft rights. He's a really good player. If you don't know who he is, just look up Rokas Jokubaitis on YouTube. Look up his highlights from overseas, and you can even look up his summer league highlights. When he was drafted, he's in the same draft class as Quentin Grimes and Deuce McBride, but he's playing overseas, and he made it clear that I don't want to come over to the NBA if there's not a clear spot for me in a rotation. I don't want to just be sitting on the bench, not getting any kind of minutes and not developing when I could be playing here and developing my game. So Manuel Quickly makes it very clear that, like, hey, I want to be a starter at some point. It's not going to happen here because we have Jalen Brunson. And he asks very politely, like, hey, guys, do you think there's a way to get me to a team where I could start? Maybe you honor that just because you're looking at Rokas Jokubaitis and saying, hey, maybe he could fill in that role. But I don't know. Is Rokas Jokubaitis even good, relevant? Capable of stepping in? I don't know. That's where their scouting department is going to have to come into play, but that's sort of how I feel about that. Anyway. Taco Man, I just finished a basketball game in a tournament. My sets were 18.6 boards, 5 assists, going to semifinals, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Nice. Solid. Super solid. All-around game. You love to see it. Nice. Do you think the Blazers would fall for that? I mean, look, Randall is a 2-time All-NBA player. He would immediately be the best big that Damian Lillard's ever gotten to play with. He would be the first All-Star to play alongside of Damian Lillard. The only reason why it wouldn't happen is if Portland made it very clear around the league, which I think they've already have, and other teams come through with a lot better trade packages. I've already heard, I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast, and he already threw out a little, do you trade Jaylen Brown before the extension to Portland to pair with Damian Lillard, and you just get back the number 3 pick and Anthony Simons or something? And it's like, is that a better one? Is that a better trade option than the Julius Randle one where you don't have to give up Anthony Simons? You just have to give up that number 3 pick. I don't think it's that crazy. I know where us who watch Julius Randle on a day-to-day basis aren't big fans of him because we see all the behind-the-scenes stuff and all the attitude problems and all the, like, just, I don't know, the effort issues that we have with him and all of that. But, like, you don't think that trading 19-year-old Brandon Miller, who's not going to help them in the immediate future, for All-NBA, two-time All-NBA player, 2-time All-Star Julius Randle, who immediately becomes the best player Damian Lillard's ever played with? Yes, he's better than CJ McCollum. Yes, he's better than Anthony Simons right now. And yes, he's better than Nurkic ever was. So, I mean, it's not that the Blazers would fall for that. It's that they're desperate to do whatever they can to get Damian Lillard. Now they would be asking for a lot, but again, like, maybe send them over Quickly, and then they flip Quickly, or they flip Simons if they like Quickly more than Simons. Although I like Simons more than Quickly. Like, depending on, it's tough. It's weird. Again, I don't think that they do anything crazy like that. I think maybe they trade into the first round and pick up a guy in the late lottery. I like this kid. I was just kind of going through the draft earlier. I like this kid. What's his name? Jordan Walsh from Arkansas. I think he's really good. Really like that kid. Um, he's a late lottery, not even not a late lottery. He's a from all the draft stuff that I've looked at, he's a second round guy. So the Knicks could easily kind of slide in and trade some future assets, like some future second round picks to trade in there. But like we'll see. Like how much does that help? I will say I don't expect Obi Toppin back. He just does not fit the team. And honestly, I'd like to see him go thrive somewhere else. I don't expect Obi Toppin back. I expect them to make a huge decision on quickly, whether that's moving on from him or offering him a large extension, which is going to be interesting because do you give him a larger extension than RJ, who you just offered one last offseason? What does that say about what you think about RJ and what you think about quickly? Does that get weird in the locker room? I don't know. I don't think it does, but MFN, welcome. It's interesting. I was just about to end stream. I don't think I can make it to the second half. I'm very tired. I gotta wake up early, unfortunately. And then I don't know. I feel like Denver's gonna win. I feel like LeBron's gonna slow down a lot in the second half here. Question: what do you think about Siakam? Siakam's interesting. I think he's a really good second. I think he proved that. He wasn't even a second. He was a third. I think he's a really good third. Maybe he's developed his game enough to be a really good second on a championship contending team and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, I guess I probably like him more than Randall, but they're about the same. Honestly, they're about the same. Um, I just if you're wondering about whether or not you'd swap a Siakam with Randall, go ahead and offer Toronto something for Siakam. I don't think Toronto or Masai wants anything to do with Randall. He's too smart for that. Um, and I don't know what Siakam does in terms of raising the ceiling of this team if you're giving up real assets to get him. Again, I don't expect them to go all in this offseason because I think they see bigger opportunities in the future with Giannis and or Giannis or Devin Booker. They clearly have a very strong relationship with Devin Booker. And the whole Giannis thing, I think, is interesting because there's a lot of weird stuff going on with that Milwaukee team. I mean, Chris Middleton just does not look right. Now, again, he was coming back from injury. We'll see what he looks like next season. Hopefully fully healthy. Brook Lopez, he's a free agent, I believe. Um, and Drew Holiday, but he's older too. He's like 34, 35. Drew Holiday is what? 2 years left on his contract, and he said he's retiring at the end of his contract. Now, players say ridiculous things all the time. So I don't know. They could just come back and be like, "Hey, here's a large contract. Would you like to sign it?" And he could just easily say yes. But there's a lot of funky stuff going on with that Milwaukee team. Maybe they go to Giannis and they say, "Hey, look, we're retooling. We understand if you don't want to be a part of a rebuild, just let us know and we'll do right by you." Like that could very well happen. It's not him asking out. It's not him demanding a trade. It's them coming together and saying like, "Look, this is the direction that the team is probably going in. And so what do you want to do?" I could see that happening. I could see him saying, "Okay, fine. If you're going to trade me, these are my destinations." And I think New York would be on there. Now, the Devin Booker situation is interesting because I know a lot of people are looking at Phoenix right now. It's like, well, why would he leave Phoenix? They just traded for Kevin Durant. Like, they're good. They're good for the next couple of years. Are they? I mean, Chris Paul is super old. He is, and this season wasn't even close to the player he's been throughout his career, obviously, but like was borderline, like the team was borderline better without him. So there's that going on. And his contract is weird. There's the Ayton thing going on. Like they have to move Ayton. What are they going to get back from him for that asset? There's the whole bench thing. That's just what do they do there? How do they improve along the margins because they don't have cap space at all? There's the KD's consistently injured stuff. and there's the that they don't have any more future assets to move in order to improve this things like the depth on their team because they traded it all for Kevin Durant. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on with Phoenix as well, where there's smoke, there's fire, and a huge star in the next couple of years, in the next 2 years, is gonna ask out. It's gonna be a huge shift. They're gonna get traded, or they're gonna leave in free agency. It's gonna happen. Happens every couple of years where there's this huge shift in the league where a star or two leave in the same offseason. And it's been pretty quiet the last couple of seasons. I know the KD stuff happened, but like he's been injured so often, it almost feels like it hasn't impacted the NBA at all. But like I think the Celtics thing is really close to kind of imploding, and then moving on from one of Tatum or Brown. Obviously, they would lean towards getting rid of Brown, but like Smart's not getting any younger. He doesn't look like the same player. Robert Williams is always hurt. Al Horford's not getting any younger. That coaching situation isn't going to solve itself. It's just a lot of strange things going on around the league where I think the status quo is about to change in a dramatic way. And I think teams that position themselves like the Knicks, like the Thunder, possibly Houston, maybe Detroit, teams with cap space and capital and picks, Utah, they're going to be front and center whenever Devin Booker or Jason Tatum or who's the other guy named? Luka. Like the Dallas situation get any better than it was this season? Like I know they got Kyrie, but like how reliable is how reliable has Kyrie been the last couple of years? Completely unreliable. So just there's like Dallas could be imploding on itself, and Luka could be asking out. Well, Luka's a very competitive guy. He wants to win. If you're not putting a winning team around him, like he may tolerate what happened at the end of this season, but it ain't. He ain't. If they're bad again next season, he ain't sticking around there. I think he could be one of the first foreign players to really take advantage of player empowerment and just say, you know what, get me out of here. Like, this is how you do business around here. Like, I put up with it long enough. Get me out of here. I'm a winner. Like, I play winning basketball. I play to compete. Stop trying to rest me. Stop trying to sit me out so we can lose games and get a better lottery. Like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to win basketball games. And you've done nothing but shortchange my career by losing talent, by not being able to sign Jalen Brunson back. Like, you could be very frustrated by that and move on. Now, who's to say he wants to come to the Knicks, especially with Jalen Brunson there, the guy who left him? I don't know. But, there's a lot of funky things going on around the league where there's a lot of stars who expected to be at the cream of the crop of the league and be competing in these Western Conference Finals and Eastern Conference in these Conference Finals games, and they didn't even sniff it. They didn't even sniff it. So, I wouldn't make anything drastic now. I would still hold my pieces, continue to be patient, continue to build, go in the right direction. Like again, we talked about it earlier. Who's to say that if the Knicks aren't completely healthy, maybe not even completely healthy, but aren't dealing with the major injuries that they were dealing with in this postseason, that they don't find a way to beat Miami? Again, they were one player away from stepping up in Game 6 and helping Jalen Brunson and pulling off that win in Miami and forcing a Game 7. Like, they were one play away. One play, one Jalen Brunson turnover, one bad pass, one bad effort from Randall to get that ball away from forcing a Game 7 in Madison Square Garden. Then anything can happen in Game 7, and it's at the Garden, you're at home, and Jalen Brunson's on fire, and he's been playing excellently that entire series. Like, it could happen. It could have happened. So I wouldn't go and make sweeping changes. I'd go evaluate the draft, identify a guy, go get that guy in some way, and I retool a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I'm, like the Obi Toppin piece, like I said, he just does not fit this team and what they need and how they want to play. I would move on from him. I don't know who you get. I don't know who you replace him with, but hopefully a stretch five, someone who's more reliable three-point shooter and a better rebounder and defender. But again, those guys are few and far between. Who is that? I don't know. I don't know. Either way, um, we'll talk more about it as this offseason plays on, as we get closer into next season. We'll go live maybe for like free agency. I'll be live for the draft 100%. So that's when we can talk more about the offseason and whatnot. But as you can see, I'm very excited about the offseason. I love the offseason. The offseason is one of my favorite. Funny enough, offseason is one of my favorite parts about basketball. I love the draft. It's my favorite part of the NBA is the draft. I love it. I love evaluating players. I love seeing the new crop of talent coming into the league. All of that. So, did your Knicks jersey get retired? I thought about that and just kind of getting like a faux Knicks jersey kind of hang in the background. There's going to be a lot of changes for next season. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm going to get a digital artist to create some new stuff. I won't have this like boring static background here. Something interesting. I'm also going to mess with the audio settings so I can do standing streams in the back when I go live. They're more dynamic. I have more options of doing stuff, but I have to wake up early in the morning, so I gotta go to bed. I'm not gonna be able to do the second half of this game, guys. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna be the last time we see each other. I'll be back soon. I really don't want to do that Miami game because I think Boston's gonna get blown out again. I think it's gonna be embarrassing like that. It's great to have an off season when the Knicks making noise in the playoffs. Yeah. And I also think that because it's so new that we're just not used to the Knicks not going into an offseason of having to make a bunch of noise and having to make huge roster overhauls. Like, it's very nice. Would you trade Randall for Michael Porter Jr.? I would not. Not a Michael Porter Jr. fan. He's been a lot better. He's been really solid defensively. He's a knockdown shooter, but he's not a creator on his own. So, no, I wouldn't do that. Nice player, though. Nice player. But very limited and is just perfect on this team where, he's going to get shots created for him. So, anyway, that's going to be it, guys. I'm out. Again, we'll be back. I don't know when. Probably for the finals. I'll try and do the finals games. But either way, you're going to be seeing me. I'm working on some videos. We'll stay in touch. And we'll go live for a lot of off-season stuff, summer league stuff, the draft, maybe the start of free agency. But I don't think free agency is going to be that exciting. And then if anything crazy happens, we'll do a little emergency live stream. We'll hop on, on a night if the Knicks do make a crazy move to the team, like if they trade Randall or trade up into the lottery, anything like that. We'll keep an eye on things and we'll be around and we're going to talk Knicks because that's what we do. But other than that, I'm out, guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. Not a Knicks game, so the whole crew didn't show up, and I get it. I understand it. Like I said, a lot of people at the end of that Miami Knicks Game 6 said, see you next season. And I get it. They're here for Knicks content and Knicks content only, and I 100% understand it. But I appreciate you guys showing up. Megan showed up early. Taco Man, a.k.a. Preston. I appreciate you guys. MFN, Big Task. Always have fun talking to you guys. And again, we'll be back. But other than this, I think Dallas, if you really want to know, I think Denver takes control in this half and just puts the Lakers out of their misery. Same thing with Miami tomorrow night. I think both series end in a 4-game sweep. And in the finals, I got Denver in 5. I got Denver in 5. I think Denver's that good. But that's it. I'm out. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming out. These are always fun. I miss doing this. I really do. But that's it.